when it comes to paying for the first date, my view is that you got a lot of modern women out there, especially if you're dating in California. All these girls, super liberal, super feminist, don't believe in traditional gender roles, modern women, probably dating multiple men, very good chance they're even having sex with multiple men. You don't always know until even further on in the relationship, not relationship, but after dating them for a bit, if they're gonna reveal if they're involved with other guys, it could just be dating, could be hooking up. My personal view is it's a big fucking L to like do the traditional thing for a girl that is fucking another dude. That's a massive L.
Yeah, but you're not together, no?
Huh?
You're not together, so why does it matter?
What do you mean?
Like you're saying about you're worrying about what she's doing, what you're doing. Like.
So in the same way that a lot of the girls here were like, well, you shouldn't do wifely duties for a guy who's not your boyfriend, not your husband or whatever. I think being a provider is like a more traditional gender role, boyfriend role, husband role. In that scenario, I don't think you should be providing for a woman who's sleeping with another guy or dating other men, you know. And I know you guys do the poly thing, but like,
but if you're not official,
but how do you know that though?
Would you be sleeping with other people as well?
No.
Or seeing anyone else?
No. I'm kind of like, I laser in. Like if I'm interested in a girl, like I'm gonna pursue it. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I'm moving on. But I'm not like trying to be dating like 5 chicks at a time, sleeping with multiple girls at a time. Not really my thing.
You would if you could though.
Oh, I could.
Yeah, I know you could, but you probably would. Or you just...
What do you mean?
Because again, like I'm a boy. I know how boys think, and it's just like I get zoned in. Like, well, once I know that woman, it's fair, and it's that woman. But like these boys, go, oh yeah, this and that. But
sure.
Do you really play that, or is that just okay? I'm just messaging her. You ain't got like 5 things on the side.
Well, you're a businessman, right?
Yes, of course.
And you're self-employed.
Yes.
Do you grind? Do you hustle?
Hustle, yeah, of course, yeah.
You work a lot, right?
Yeah.
You're a busy guy,
yes,
right?
I'm busy, yeah.
But let me ask, does it take a lot of time to date? Like seeing chicks? It's a lot of time, right?
But here and there,
and well, here's the other thing. You probably I'm assuming you get like DMs from girls who are pre-interested in you, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember dating how it was before you got clout?
Oh shit! I didn't even get a look in.
If you were on a dating app, bro, you'd have to message 20 chicks, and then you'd get one date, and then 50% chance she's gonna
I Tinder for a day before I met her, and I had 300 matches.
Yeah, it takes a while. It's a lot of time if you're like a normal guy, like the average guy.
You're gonna message more than one though.
Yeah, you can, but it's still like a massive time commitment. And for me, I've always been like on my hustle, on my grind. I don't have time to be juggling like 5-10 girls. So at least for me, what I found to be most beneficial to like business and hustling, one girl at a time. I can't do like the juggling thing.
But you can't moan at her for seeing other men if she's not busy and she's just living her life, no?
Wait, I can't what?
You can't moan at her for seeing and chatting to other men.
I wouldn't date her.
Yeah, but you're not official. So what
do you mean?
You're not together. Yeah, you might be texting her, but you're not official as soon as you send that first text.
Well, so I would say, to your point, that definitely a lot of women, modern women, are entertaining multiple options. Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes you won't know. But there are actually girls out there that do date intentionally and will only date one person at a time. And so those are the kind of girls that I'm interested in. A girl who's like genuinely single, properly single. It's hard to find that kind of girl, but a girl who's properly single, yeah, that's the kind of girl.
But you can't, again, this is what I'm going back to, you can't complain if you're not officially together, if she is talking to other guys, seeing other options, seeing...
Oh, she can do what she wants. I'm just not gonna...
Yeah, I don't think he was complaining. I think he was just like explaining his preference, and like we all know time is money.
Yeah, I understand
someone
that.
Is not aligning to you, you have
you can't
the right
judge women for
like,
having options. That's all I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get past. That's all.
Oh yeah, they have a lot of options.
Yeah,
but I just wouldn't want to pursue a woman. For example, I remember back when I was doing the dating app thing, I was on a date with this girl. She just downloaded Hinge. I think we went on the first date. She had been on the app for 4 days. She told me she'd already been on 2 dates. She'd had 3 dates lined up. I lost interest immediately. Like, I don't want to pursue a girl who's like, even if she's not sleeping with them.
She's searching for the right man. This is what I
don't care. I don't want to date a girl who moves like that. Doesn't interest me.
You don't believe in like, you don't.
If you are single, you're going to struggle to find a girl. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah.
But if you're taken, If you're taken, fair play. If you're taken, fair play. But your struggle's to find a
I'm
woman.
fine.
I think the struggle is worth the time, though, if you're getting the person that you really want and the person that aligns with your values. 'cause
Yeah, no,
you
I
can't
get
really
that.
have-
But again, time is money. We're businessmen, and we're not
that's
getting
true.
any younger. We're getting older, so you're losing valuable
Yeah,
years.
but
So I want to
isn't
live
that-
life and have fun. So
Isn't that okay for men to get older and then
Yeah,
like
there's nothing wrong with
the
it.
nice white hair and the wrinkles?
No,
that
I
look
don't
good?
really fancy
I
the
don't
white
think that
hair,
it
to be
matters
honest.
too much. No.
personal preference, I say.
I mean, so just bringing it back to like who should pay, my position used to be is like, look, I was on the dating apps, I was going out with girls who, in all likelihood, you know, this is kind of before I became aware of some of the, you know, the dating meta, is I just wouldn't pay for them. I wouldn't pay for the, I'd split, you know, I'd pay for my shit, she could pay for hers, but I'm like, you're dating other dudes. You're probably like, here's the scenario I like to give. Like, it's a massive L to go on a date with a girl and then pay, like, you do everything right, you pay for the date, you take her to a nice dinner, she gets, you know, she doesn't eat everything, she gets a doggy bag to go, gives you an ass out hug at the end of the date, oh, it was a good date, and then she brings that doggy bag back. She meets up with her fuck buddy, who, by the way, never had to take her on a date, never paid for anything, just some like hot, attractive dude or whatever. She gives him the food that you paid for. He eats it, then he fucks her.
This sounds like too like.
Bro, girls move like that.
This is really
girls
cinematic.
move like that. No, not all girls, not all
This is very
women.
I feel like if you come into the situation thinking like that, though, you're not gonna find nothing good.
Yeah.
I know, I agree.
Yeah,
I
you
feel like it's
attract
what you make of it.
attract
I
what you
think
think.
No,
Yes, you do.
I avoid that. I avoid
Well, you
that.
subconsciously
That's not
think
how that
like.
works.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Kind of.
that's how your mindset is right now. You're like, oh, I don't trust.
I think,
don't
like,
trust girls.
I think
now
paying for-
it's
Yeah,
like this.
I think
You
Pro-
have to like
providing
leave
for a
that
girl?
behind you. It's
Yeah.
like now.
So
it's
my
like,
view,
you know,
providing for a girl, that's reserved for your girlfriend. That's reserved for your girlfriend. Like, I'm not gonna do that for some like situationship. Oh, she's dating other dudes, not interested.
Yeah, like the halvesies, I don't think, honestly, like in my opinion, if it's the first date, I think halvesies is like fine. You pay for your
Yeah.
stuff, I pay for mine.
But if I can add a caveat to that, I'm also not stuck in like 5-month situationships. Like, if I like a girl, it's pretty quick. Like, what's that fucking Miley Cyrus song? Like a wrecking ball. Like, I'm coming in like a fucking whirlwind. Like, I'm not gonna do this thing where it's like, well, we're gonna be in a situationship for 6 months. No, I'm gonna be like pretty quick.
Yeah,
like,
me
I like
too.
you, you like me.
agree
Like,
with that.
this
And
is
it's
it.
like let's make this work. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
not gonna do this like vague shit. So, yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
always date from dating apps?
No, I got rid of that shit like a year ago.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
so let's
you
say
have a
you-
missus then.
Huh?
You have a missus.
No, I just got rid of it.
No,
well, I got
no,
banned
no.
actually.
No,
I got
we've-
banned from the dating
We've got,
apps.
you get
he's got a
banned?
wife at home.
No. But I got banned from.
Why did you get
Oh my God,
banned?
he get banned.
Oh, because I was
Yeah,
like
like how?
using it to like get guests for the show.
No way.
I wasn't
That's
even-
hilarious.
I wasn't even
People
trying
do
to
that
like.
actually with for streams. You're not the only one.
After a while, I was like back in the day using it like for dating and stuff. But then when I started the podcast, I was like, let me just ask girls to be on the show, like. Whatever.
Yeah,
And
there's
then I
someone
finally got
that I
banned.
know that he found girls on Hinge. To be-
Found girls on Hinge.
Yeah, to like just connect. He's
Oh,
like
okay.
a
Well, girls do
director.
that shit. Like, oh, here's my OnlyFans.
Hey, some girls
It's the
do
reverse
that.
hustle.
Some girls like you know like
They got,
some
like,
guys
3
be
Tinder
finding
accounts.
guys be trying to find girls to manage.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's for shizzle.
Let's say you did meet this girl and it wasn't on a dating app. Would
Yeah.
you and you see them every week and you know they're very single and you're like
Just
you're
living life.
cultivating a relationship before you actually go on a date?
Mm-hmm.
What would that change your opinion about paying for the first date?
Well, here's where my position kind of evolved. So, I mean, the best move is in terms of success would to just be pay for the date. Like, that's my advice for guys. Like, just pay for the date because it's never going to be a negative. It's either going to be a neutral or a positive. Whereas if you offer to split, it could be a negative. It's never going to be a positive. It's either going to be a neutral or it's going to be a negative for some cohort of women. Some women are going to be like, oh yeah, I've heard this on the show. Oh, he just views me as a friend. Or they'll just be like, I'm not interested. So
Just confusing.
I think the best move for a guy is to pay, but I kind of stood on principle.
I feel like if you
Bro,
don't,
I'm my
if
own
you don't
biggest
pay
cock
for
block.
the
You don't know how many
Yeah, I was
girls
like,
I've
wait.
talked out of fucking me, okay?
okay, but if you don't
But
pay for the
why?
first date,
What? But why? Like.
Oh, because I'm kind of like pretty honest.
Uh-huh.
Like,
And
I
you're
don't.
just
Yeah.
You just,
and
like,
I'll just like,
don't-
if something comes in my mind, I'll just say it.
Like no filter.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, and
But I also feel
I'm
like-
probably autistic too. So
Oh, okay. But I feel like usually, well, in my case, the first date is usually casual, and it shouldn't be too crazy. Like sushi, I mean, that was because I really liked him, but like last time I went to Cane's, and that's like $30. And if you can't pay as a man for $30, like
shouldn't be
that just
dating.
shows me like I don't want to be with you. You know, if you can't even provide for the first date, $30, like that's nothing.
And that's the question that comes up: is it can you provide for me?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
but so what?
But
So
that's
but let
the
me
thing,
ask.
too.
So
Some
why?
people don't want to be provided for.
But question for you: why should a guy pay? Like, what's the argument for why they should do it?
Because
Hold on. Well, no, Cindy. Well, I'll get to you in a sec. Go ahead.
I just feel like courtesy. I feel like if me personally, if I want to date a dude, like I would want him to provide for me, and even in the slightest form, because you are so right. Especially these Cali girls, we are very independent, very, very you know,
Modernized.
Modernized. You know, all these girls are feminists.
Yep.
Well, most of them, but some of them. But it just like depends. But I feel like
That was definitely me. I'm sorry.
It wasn't me.
I feel like like I just want to be like if you can't pay $30 for the first date, then you know I wouldn't mind doing halvesies either. But it's like knowing that you can provide that, and knowing that you did that little small gesture. It's really nice. It just
goes
feels
a long
good.
way.
It goes a long way, and I feel like as a girl, even like the bare minimum, like that makes me go crazy.
I feel like no matter the gender, though, you should be able to have like the $15 in the bank
Yeah,
account, no matter what.
Yeah,
just
Be
to
self-sufficient
be like
either way.
ready and prepared
Yeah,
for it.
exactly.
But okay, but all the things that you described, like you could just flip that around and say the girl should do that too. So there's something very specific about it being a man that should pay that's gendered. So why should a man pay?
I mean, if you look at the society that we're in right now, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but men have to be successful to date. I think. Like,
Yeah.
again, it's a Scarface saying, "Get the money, then get the women." So, I feel like you've got to have some level of success money-wise, not clout, but like if you are a bum and you're sitting at home doing nothing and got
Yeah,
nothing
like,
in the
who
bank,
wants
like
that?
why are you
Who wants that?
dating?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
Very,
sort,
like,
sort yourself
It's giving
out.
broke
you know?
boy.
Also, I feel like as a man, you should come and like make the environment for me to want to be submissive and want to be taken care of. And I think that's where a lot
Be
of
in our
women-
feminine energy.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you
If not,
want
then I'm
us
And
gonna
it's
to be
also
dominant?
Yeah.
Do we?
'Cause I feel
do you
like
want
that's-
us
No.
to be the dom?
No.
Like you
Are
know.
submissive?
No, but if you're dating like a liberal feminist woman, like, of course you should split.
I mean,
Of
put her
course
in
you
the
should
position
split
to
the
wanna
bill. Huh?
lean. I said you should wanna put her in the position to wanna lean more towards the not so. Oh, I need to be so independent. I need to be over my husband. You need to make her feel safe in that space.
First.
In order to do that, you have to
yeah.
put on that big boy pants and show
You
her
have
that
to
you
earn
can
her
do it.
trust.
And then if she doesn't
No,
want
but
to,
you're
then
if she's like a
it's not
super
for you.
liberal feminist woman and you spend $15 at Sweet Baby, what is it? I don't know.
Chipotle. No, it's
Chipotle.
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 Sweet baby. Okay.
I don't know what it's called. You think that's all of a sudden gonna undo the like years of programming
I mean,
and
no.
wiring
Well, definitely
that
not.
makes her
No,
like a
it's like
boss,
we're just talking like,
independent
no.
boss babe
No.
feminist woman?
Boss babe.
No, but I feel like it comes with just experiences. Like I said, I've been on the sushi date, which didn't go well. But then I've also been on like a Cheesecake Factory day, and like that's fine. And he paid for everything, and he had no problem doing that. And so I would just personally want to lean towards that, and not the dude who made me pay for everything.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.